is the dumbest shit. Can you guys hear me? Yes, you can. Okay, cool. I mean, I'm using the exact same setup, just a different profile. Thing is that when you do YouTube streaming, like there's like a staging, like a staging thing or whatever. I don't know. It's hard to explain. But it's all very messy. I won't have my camera on tonight. I am literally just testing this out. I am streaming, I think, in 1080p, doing ultra low latency. I may do low latency 1440p at a later date. So I'm really just testing quality and stuff. I'm also testing my AV1 setup, which is actually really cool. I'm not using my CPU to stream right now. Sorry if my voice sounds a little bit strained. I'm honestly not sure why. Yeah, I'll be on for a little while. I have been dying to try this out just because of the higher bit rates and stuff. Obviously, the chat and the notifications in that system aren't good on YouTube. They're just not good at all. The whole system is absolute crap. But man, I'm such a whore for technology, and I've wanted to stream this for so long on YouTube just to see what the quality is like. What's up, Stick? And, you know, when I worked at Twitch, streaming on YouTube seemed bad. But now that I don't work for Twitch anymore, you know. I figured I might as well try this out over here. Let's see if my server's still up. I think it was up earlier still. Yeah, I have no alerts. I have nothing set up over here, so I have no idea if any of this is going to work. I don't even know what you guys see. I pulled it up in a different window just to look. 1080p 60. I'll see how clean it looks. Because I'm streaming at a pretty high bit rate. I'm also using AV1 encoding, which is really nice. If I stream on YouTube more often, it's cheaper for me to stream on YouTube than it is for me to stream on Twitch from a power standpoint, which is pennies, but still interesting to me. To stream on Twitch to get a good quality stream, I'm basically maxing out my 3950X, you know, all 32 threads, just cranking out to get good quality X264. And that sucks, you know, 180 watts. TN crew accounted for. Well, I appreciate you. All right, let's see. What does this look like? I'll have to get used to the latency. There's quite a bit of latency. So, yeah, 3 or 4 seconds of latency, even on ultra low latency. That's about the same as it was on low latency. So I should be able to do 1440p All right, let's go outside and see what it looks like here. That is pretty clean. That is pretty clean. I'm sure if I was streaming an H.264, it might be a little faster because it is having to re-encode my AV1. But, it doesn't look half bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Copy. Paste. Sorry, I'm just doing an actual. And then Twitter. I think that link works. That's such an interesting. That's weird. That is very weird. All right. Let me go turn it to daytime. Also, is my frame rate pretty low? No, not so bad. Would be much faster without the shaders on, but that's okay. What's up, Cuts? I know, it's weird. How does the stream look to everybody? Does it look okay? Again, I have never streamed on YouTube before, so I have no idea if it's any good or not. Yeah, the chat experience isn't that great. Looks good? Cool. Like I said, I'm streaming at a very high bit rate. I got a dedicated encoder though. AV1 encoder. That's the only reason I wanted to do this. I just wanted to see, because I've been stuck at streaming at, 8 megabit for so long at 1080p. It just doesn't look that great. And obviously YouTube re-encodes everything, but so far it looks pretty good. I like it. All right, so I just want to do a chill build stream. Stream for a bit. How many bricks do I have on me? Not a lot. Cool. Love it. In the game for 5 seconds. Do I have anything else running? Hold on. It's very plausible that I got shit running. Wow, look at you. What does that mean? Poking around and making. I saw what you posted on Twitter. YouTube star, yeah. Whole 2 or 3 viewers or whatever. It seems like in this version of OBS, constant bitrate encoding is broken. Because it's just fluctuating all over the place. It works fine when I'm recording. But it struggles really hard when it's just doing Struggles really hard when it's just doing streaming. Why am I having so much trouble talking? I don't know. I think I'm just like, my brain is split in so many different ways right now because I'm streaming on fucking YouTube. I've worked at Twitch for like almost 7 years. I never thought I'd be doing this. Yeah, no, Cuts. He posted a, he's doing like map generation. And I saw it earlier. How do I just want to, here we go, share. Copy link to tweet, there we go. Yeah, this. How do I make people add as a moderator? Here, there you go. Make Nikki a moderator. Kujas. Add as a moderator. Let's make you standard. There we go. It's more just your name stands out now, so I can see what you're doing. All right, I'm still joining again. Give me a sec here. Dartworn. I really appreciate the Kujas and Dartworn are just like following me to YouTube. Thank you. I'm not going to be streaming here permanently or anything. It's really just, now that I can, I just want to, you know, test it out, try it out, see what it's like. Also, you know, I want to get the viewer hours up on the channel. I will be posting stuff soon, so I do love you guys. I appreciate it. I think what I was talking with Nikki about is I think I'm going to stream over here like 2 days a week or something like that. I think what I might end up doing is streaming certain games over here, games that I just want to play through, that I'm not really concerned about getting views, like live views, like people might not be interested in watching it live. And then streaming it here just so that the VODs are on YouTube already. So I don't have to do anything to them. Because there's a lot of content like just Minecraft that doesn't necessarily matter. I can just stream it on YouTube or stream it on Twitch, which I'll probably just keep Minecraft on Twitch. And then for any of the deliberate games that I really want to play through, maybe I'll just stream them on YouTube, and then that way the VODs are there. So it would be nice to kind of like spread out some of the content stuff that I want to make. Like I said, I will be posting. I've got some ideas for things. So we shall see. I don't know if the viewer counts are correct though, because right now it's saying that I've got 2 viewers, but there's like 4 people in chat. So it's a little weird. Need more Horgan. Well, I've been playing Visage over on the Twitch channel. Maybe I'll cut those videos up and upload them here on YouTube. But Visage is a horror game. But I've been streaming that lately. I also fixed. I had like a bug with my my capture card. It's one of the reasons why I had switched over to NDI. Like my, the fuck, elevator, please, thank you. I hadn't like the text and stuff was blurry, but it looks like everything's a lot sharper now, which is good. It might not matter to you guys. So I am filling stuff up here. We need to actually start building is what we need to do, because I've got a bunch of stuff that I actually want to do. I want to get to Britannia. I can't believe I said that out loud. Don't hold it against me. Oh, did not mean to do that. Okay, well. Bong. Oh, God. What have I done? How do I have so many mob heads? When did that happen? Let's just put all this stuff away for right now. As far as like other horror games, I need to think about what else to play. Also, Village wasn't much of a horror game, okay? I'm still upset that YouTube published the videos out of order, and there was no way for me to fix that. I noticed that earlier today. I couldn't fix it. It'll always be out of order. Alright. I don't know if I need to find a way to build something that goes up this way. Some kind of staircase or something. Down here. Do I want to do it like this, or do I want to do something different? I'm still not entirely happy with this either. I feel like there's a lot of work left that needs to be done. I did add a bunch of lights and lighting and stuff off stream. I don't know if it works out or not. I want to get at least the bottom floor of this done, because I want to start some magic mods. So do I want to do that here? Did I put my night vision goggles away? Nope, they're right there. All right, let's see. What kind of wood do I want? Do I want to do dark oak again? I guess I do. At least the bottom floor here. What's up, Sean? I got your message, by the way. I don't think I responded to you. I apologize. I've had a bad couple of days. Getting injured on Friday was pretty bad. It put me in a bad spot. So I just didn't want to talk to anybody. All right. So do that. What's up, Quat Mob? Man, everybody's coming over. Y'all are awesome. I wish I got more statistics though. YouTube streaming is well, it's bare. It's real bare. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I had originally planned to still go, but I mean, I'd much rather keep that money and use it for, you know, all the fun shit that I want to do. All right, so here, let's try this. So let's try you there, and then maybe like right here, you there. And I know that my basement is like right there. Okay, so we'll do that, and then do I have oak stairs? I got a bunch. Good deal. I'll have to put them here though. That, and then we'll do a platform here. And then we'll go wait. What? No. Oh. I suck. Yeah, I've been watching some of the stuff going on in the team Discord. And I thought that I was gonna feel some FOMO. But I don't. They all have to go back to work. I do not, which is a really good feeling. I'm gonna have to mix in some other colors here because this just isn't working for me. It doesn't look very good. I don't know, like, I just... like, I'm really enjoying just not, you know? Like, I'm not saying I don't got other stressors in life right now. I definitely do. But they all feel like they're within my control. And I really like that. I really like feeling as if the issues that I'm dealing with are mine. Well, I hope that gets better, man. Not sure if I like this or not. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I do. I like this. I do this. Ah, I like that. That looks good. It's a good transition. This is a bit problematic because you need this here. Could do that. Yeah, I've done this a couple times in other places, so that makes sense. I don't like it. I'm gonna leave it like that for a bit though. Because you don't know what you truly like or don't until you sit with it for a bit. At least that's my personal belief. Teach me to go to the head. Couches? I don't know what the fuck you just said. I'm not gonna hold your wiener for you. If that's what you're asking. Yes, first live stream on YouTube. Indeed. I have been dying to try it out just from a nerd tech standpoint. Like, dying to. Because I wanted to stream at higher bit rates. I wanted to see what it was all about. I'm doing low latency, so I'm stuck at 1080p, ultra low latency. But I think for the next one, I'm actually going to do low latency, which will allow me to stream at 1440p. Because my new stream PC that I kind of put together with the Arc A380 in it to do AV1 encoding is doing all of the encoding right now for this stream at 15,000 kilobit per second, which is 15 megabit. And it's got two available encoders. So it's actually encoding one for the stream and it's encoding one for recording. My CPU on my stream PC right now is at 1%. From a technical standpoint, that's so fucking awesome. That is so fucking awesome. I desperately want this technology for Twitch. Desperately. Desperately. The Intel Arc A380. It's a $120 card. and it is doing a better job quality-wise and bitrate-wise than my 3950X X264 CPU encoding. Bit for bit, it's almost as good as X264 slow, or as good as X264 slow. So if I was streaming at 1080p 66 megabit, it would look about the same as my stream on Twitch. But the thing about YouTube is I can do the AV1 encoding, so it's not getting hot in my room. Like, I don't have a heater under my desk right now, which is great. The card itself is only drawing like 100 and some odd watts. It's crazy that it's able to encode like that. Whereas my CPU, you know, at like 180 watt TDP is actually running at like 210 watts. Full blast at like 80% usage to do a X264 slow encoding at 60 FPS 1080p. And this is encoding technically at 1440, and I'm only just outputting it at 1080 because at ultra low latency on YouTube, 1080 is all that's supported. And ultra low latency on YouTube, just to be clear, is not ultra low latency. It's still like 2 or 3 seconds. But for most streams, that's fine, you know? So it's not like I'm moving over to YouTube or anything like that. I am going to stream from time to time just so that I can diversify and get some of my content on other platforms. But the technology is really cool. Yeah, previously I was recording with my 1080 that's in my stream PC. It's my old 1080. And I was recording at 25 megabit with, you know, the NVENC encoder. But the problem with NVENC is that the quality sucks for the bitrate. It sucks. It's awful. It's terrible. AV1 is clean as fuck. It looks good. It looks really fucking good. At 8 megabit, it looks as good or better than my at 8 megabit, it looks better than my 7.5 megabit 1080p X264 stream. And then NVENC at 8 megabit is unusable. It's absolute crap. So that's why I had to do like 25 megabit on my recordings to get really clean video at 1080p 60 FPS. With AV1, 15 megabit, and it's kind of overkill. I don't even need that much. I can probably get away with 12. And visually, it looks about the same as the 25 megabit NVENC. Yeah. With AV1 though, like it's like what? 20 it's between 15 and 25% more, like better better bit rate, better quality per bit rate, something like that. Efficiency, that's what I was looking for. The encoding efficiency is 15 to 25% better, which is phenomenal. And, you know, and again, there's something to be said for the cost saving. Like, the fact is that I've got a stream PC right now that's got a 3950X in it. It's got 32 gigs of RAM. It's got a 1080 in it, and it's got an A380 in it. And the A380 is literally doing all of the heavy lifting right now. The 1080 is just doing the rendering in OBS, because the A380 is a terrible render card. And it does stuff, like, it can't do it on its own. I did try to put it in my stream PC without the 1080 just to go, you know, solo. It doesn't work. It works, but I'm sitting there at like 80% GPU usage. There's the opportunity for some drop frames because, you know, although the A380 has dedicated hardware encoding, it still uses the same memory, right? So it still uses the same on board resources. So it has to swap between doing the rendering like in OBS, rendering the preview window and all that stuff. So it has to swap between doing video decoding, video encoding, and then just doing memory swap and actually rendering out what's in the software itself. It can't do that both at the same time. So the 1080 powering the display and handling that, and then the A380 just being an encoding card actually works. In my case, if it was a single PC setup, you would not want to do that. You do not want to have a dedicated encoding card like that, because anything that gets rendered on the GPU has to then go through the frame buffer and get passed through memory back into the A380, which will slow things down significantly, right? But in my particular case, it's coming in through the capture card. It's already in memory, and then it's just going straight out through the A380. So although I am technically losing some performance, I have 0 drop frames right now with 2 encoding streams, one to my NAS, and one to the YouTube stream. 2 separate encoding streams at 60 FPS with a 1440p canvas, 0 drop frames, 1.5% CPU usage right now, and the A380 is barely, it's sipping power. Yeah. So it's yeah. It's I can't, it's the best $120 I've ever spent, honestly, like in terms of like streaming. I just can't. As soon as Twitch supports AV1, it's a game changer. Now again, this is not a solution for single PC setups. If you're running a game on one GPU and then you are capturing that in OBS and then you are encoding that out, that is, you're gonna bottleneck. You're either bottlenecking memory bandwidth, you're bottlenecking your CPU, which is going to have to do the handoff between all of those things. But when there's no game running and it literally is just a frame buffer that comes in that gets passed around with no actual rendering, with no actual computation, none of that, whatever overhead there is between handing that off from one GPU to the other is negligent. It's negligible, I mean. I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, this is like some of the most exciting stuff that I've done streaming wise in ages. It's so satisfying. It's so good. I don't like clones. Cloning causes a significant amount of screen tearing. And it may not seem significant on the stream, but I can see it in recordings. And yeah, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. If I see one piece of screen tearing, I will lose my mind. I'll see you later, Stick. Thank you for popping in. To be clear, Sean, most streamers have no idea about anything that I just mentioned. I'm a technology whore when it comes to streaming. I've never used Linux to do that. Unless they're specifically handling that scenario, I don't know. Still feel like you're going to be at far greater risk of screen tearing, just due to the nature of how that works. I have to be very careful with it because I use, obviously, dual PC setup. I use a 4K Pro, a 4K, was it called 4K60 Pro, whatever it's called, Elgato. And if I record, like for instance, because I can record lossless, just the actual input stream, because that card does not encode. It does do raw capture. And if I do raw capture, the screen tearing is so horrible. Because when things get encoded, obviously some of that gets lost, because screen tearing is really just, misaligned pixels, right? When you're encoding something at a high enough, but not too high quality, that gets kind of muddled and you can't see it. It's not perceptible, right? In my experience with cloning, what ends up happening is the tearing is so bad. Like, it's so significant. That, yeah. That's just my personal experience. That's why I don't do any kind of cloning or anything. How do you get rid of somebody? Oh, let me just do that. Did that person's messages disappear? put user in timeout. Oh, okay. That's cool. Can you also just like... Yeah, they're gone. Okay, cool. Wow, man. I've been over here for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and... Oh, 41 minutes. Wow. 41 minutes. And we already got some spammerinos. Damn. Maybe I am going to be good at this YouTube thing. But you know, if cloning works for you, man, that's awesome. I like those, but I really want to use something else. How do you make these again? Okay. Well, I also reported them, and it said that I can hide their messages from the chat, so I did that as well. So I think that means that they're gone for good. That they can continue. I like that though, because you can like hide people, and I don't know if it tells them that they're hidden, which would be cool. Capture from your video card lag latency. Do you mean the latency between the GPU and the monitor in terms of like input latency? I can see how cloning definitely solves that problem. Because I'll say the rendered frame back. Cloning shouldn't affect any of that, though. In fact, cloning, if anything, should add latency. You are copying the frame buffer to another output. Entire shadow play stuff? Oh, I don't know enough about shadow play stuff, so... I'd have to understand how shadow play works for that to make sense. I can see if shadow play itself just innately adds latency, and then when you clone, it clones and bypasses the shadow play frame buffer, because shadow play is its own software frame buffer. That would make sense to me. It's been a really long time since I've looked at any GPU diagrams, so. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Oh, I got you. So instead of doing hook capture, where it's hooking the frame buffer, you're saying that you're getting lower latency because you're just capturing it directly, so an analog signal. Well, it's digital signal, but you know what I mean. Analog meaning wires, not software. Is that what you mean? Because if that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I don't mind the OBS latency in terms of like software capture or anything like that. I don't use that though. I mean, obviously I have a two-stream PC set up, so there's already a little bit of latency there anyways, just due to the nature of how the capture device works. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't have a use case where that would be beneficial to me, but I can understand why you might need that. So that makes sense to me. Worst thing that I have to deal with is, you know, the way it's working right. Well, right now it's probably the least latency I've ever had because there's no nothing's waiting for the CPU because the CPU is just doing its thing right now. Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense. I've been doing, you know, like old PC stream PCs for years. Like every time I upgraded my PC, my old PC, I would part it out and it would become my new stream PC. There, once upon a time, in my low budget days, I had a relatively, well, actually it's my NAS. My NAS today is a 4770K. It just runs like a 16 terabyte NAS. It's not huge. It's just what I need right now. That's like my old gaming PC that became my stream PC, but it wasn't the best stream PC because I didn't have enough, like the motherboard that I had didn't have enough PCI slots, and you know there's not enough PCI lanes and stuff like that for like high-end capture devices. So what I did is I had OBS running on my main PC, and then I set up an RTMP server on that 4770K. And what I would do is I would run OBS, and I would run it very fast, so it didn't use a whole lot of CPU. Very fast x264 encoding, but I would encode at like 30 megabit, very fast, to the RTMP server, the 4770K, and the 4770K would then re-encode that and then send that off to Twitch. And because it was running Linux and it was running Nginx, that just way more efficient, so I could get a much better encode. And that was my low budget, because that PC, I mean, it cost me, you know, like $1,000 when I originally built it, but at that point it was like 3 years old, right? It's like 4 years old. So when I built a new system with a 5960X, I just turned that one into an RTMP server, which worked great for a while. I had a 920 for a while. The old workhorse that I overclocked to hell. That was one of my first stream PCs. Way back in the day. All right. So we've built this. I don't like the way this looks. I'm just going to leave it because I'm going to come back and once I get everything kind of worked out in terms of like how I want this to look and work, I'll come back and clean up some of this, I think. For right now, I think I just want to do that. I think I just want to get back over here and start working on some magic mods. I think that's what I want to do anyways. Or alternatively, what did we unlock? Oh, that's cool. I got stone as a reward. It's great. Let's see here. Bees. We're gonna have to do some bees at some point. I think I'm gonna do the bees in the village after we build the village. Maybe we do the Twilight Farm. Or the Twilight Forest. Twilight Farm. Arse. I'm gonna do Arse on like the top level. I'm gonna have like a big platform. I think what I want to do is I want to have like a floating platform. So I'm gonna have this. We're gonna spiral it up, yeah, and then up here we're gonna have like a floating platform where it looks like it's cracked and magic is making it float, and that's where I want to put my Ars Magica stuff. Ars Nouveau, whatever. Oh no. That's unfortunate. I didn't even think to look. I don't know what it's re-encoding my streams to, because I'm streaming at 1080p, 60 FPS, 15 megabit, but AV1. It's re-encoding it H.264 for you guys to watch. Which again, 2 or 3 seconds of latency, considering it's re-encoding from AV1, is impressive. It's very impressive. Which arse is it? It is arse, arse elemental, arse. Where's the main one? Yeah, it's arse nouveau. Ars Magica was back in the day, right? I'm not crazy. Well, I mean, I am, but not like, you know what I mean. Okay. So let's just go to the Twilight Forest. I have not done Twilight Forest stuff in a really long time. Blah, 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 blah. I bought. I'll take a picture of this or show you guys later. But I bought a new keyboard. Like I've got my ergonomic keyboard for my coding and stuff. But I needed a keyboard for gaming because the whole spacebar thing being on my right hand was really frustrating. So I got a new keyboard, and I love it. But switching back and forth between the ergonomic keyboard and this keyboard is breaking my brain. I look like a 60-year-old man typing on this thing. It's pretty rough. Yeah, me too, Kujas. Me too. Yeah, it's just weird because I got to get used to both of them, right? Like I can't get used to one or the other. I got to get used to both. Did my tweet go out? I did tweet about this, didn't I? I did. Did it show up for anybody? I didn't get any any likes or retweets or anything like that, which is always weird. Because there's always at least like one person that likes it at least. I'm paranoid that it's getting suppressed. Oh, thank you, Kujas. I wasn't asking you to. I was just trying to make sure it actually went out. Thank you. I appreciate it. You don't have to explain. You're fine. Not like calling you out or anything. Keep hitting spacebar for backspace. Does it need regular flowers or any flower? How do I not have any flowers? That's not right. I definitely have flowers. Hang on. Daisy? What are they called? Tulip? I got a tulip. What are flowers called in this? Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Dandelions. That's what I was looking for. Poppies. Poppies. I ought to remember poppies. Also, okay. I'm also confused because it's still saying that I've got 2 concurrent viewers. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's more than 2 of you here though, because Kujas, Nikita, and Cuts, y'all are all here. I am very confused. Seeing 3 here. I don't know how YouTube can fuck this up so bad. You know what I mean? Like, Just show me how many people are watching. Yeah, it just says 2 for me. All right, let's go. What was that mod that had the insect realm? Do y'all remember that? The insect realm, and it wouldn't like let you fly in it or something like that. Is that right? All right. I saw something north. All right, I'm here. Now I just go kill the mobs, right? The monsters. All right. I feel like you're going to be really difficult. Come here. Whew. God, that was hard. I almost broke a sweat. Oh, I didn't even notice the sky. Now the Lich. In the Twilight Forest, there are tons of enemies discovered. Okay. I have no idea what just happened. Are you the rainbow? Oh no, you're just a bighorn sheep. All right, now I just have to find the tower, right? Why didn't it... Hold on. I have the head right here. What the heck? Hello? Why doesn't this work? Oh. 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 Sweet. I didn't see that. Naga scale armor. Not sure that's gonna do me a lot of good, bro. Just a thought. Just a thought. Hey, a smaller maze. With cicadas. Bug Stomper. Okay. On the road again. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. What is this? Hello? Ooh. Raw ironwood. Won't need any of this, but I'll take it. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Hello? Is there anybody in here? Is this where the Lich King is at? I just remember this being a lot bigger. I don't know. Where you at? Don't have to like... Don't have to like... Don't have to like knock something back or something like that. I just get close enough to them. They blow each other up. I don't think it looked better. I think it definitely did not. I think what's happening is YouTube's re-encoding it, but it definitely didn't look better. I did a lot of testing earlier. I can't look at it right now. Here, let me pull it up. How do I go to my channel? There we go. Oh, it is. It's pixelating really bad. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think that's YouTube doing that. And I think it's because I'm in ultra low latency mode. So here, I'm going to not end stream. I think there's a way I can do this. Hang on. Let me get out of here. Wait, let me get that. Then let me get out of here. That's weird that it's looking like that now. It wasn't looking like that earlier. Okay, let's do some testing. That's what we're here to do tonight. So I will be right back. I don't think it's actually... Why is my... What the fuck's happening to my... There we go. 1 sec. Wait, you will not be able to reconnect. Your stream will stop and you will no longer be live. What the fuck is hitting? Stop it. Okay. All right, let me look at what this looks like. So I didn't change anything on the YouTube side of things. I just want to see what this looks like now. Get to some trees here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the ultra low latency that's doing that. All right, let me try something else here.